Fantasia. With 8 Grammy nominations and a successful run on Broadway, American Idol winner Fantasia Barrino's life seemed like a rags-to-riches Cinderella story. But as she declared in the title of her 2005 autobiography, life is not a fairy tale. Just 2 weeks ago, it was hospitalized after overdosing on a bottle of pills. Well, now in a GMA exclusive, Fantasia is here live in our studio to talk about everything from that suicide attempt to her new album called Back to Me.
Hey, you all better get ready because Fantasia Barrino's love story just took a turn nobody saw coming. Heartbreak, betrayal, and a cheating scandal that's left fans completely shook.
I knew I was broken as hell. I knew that I was carrying a lot of stuff. I wanted a relationship, but there's no way I was gonna have it with all that baggage.
You're not gonna believe how this all went down. Fantasia has always called Kendall Taylor her soulmate. But what happens when your soulmate turns into the source of your deepest pain?
At the time, I wasn't really thinking about anybody.
Yeah.
Because the part about it is nobody knows how heavy it gets. That's what I was saying. You see the glitz and the glamour, and you think they got it all. But
let me break it all down for you, from their whirlwind love story to the shocking betrayal that shattered their bond.
and nobody was there to help me clean it up. So I had to do it all by myself.
And stick with me till the end, because the truth behind their breakup will leave you speechless. But before we dive in, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications bell if you wanted to know all the Hollywood dark secrets that they never wanted to make public and the untold stories, drama, conspiracies happen with your favorite stars. Trust me, or you will regret later on missing what's coming next. When Fantasia met Kendall Taylor back in 2015, it felt like a match made in heaven. Fantasia described Kendall as her soulmate, the man who restored her faith in love after years of heartbreak and public scrutiny.
I got married after 3 weeks. Meeting my husband, I knew he was the one. It was almost like everything that I was praying for was right in front of my face. And you have to watch that too.
Their connection was instant. Imagine meeting someone, talking all night, and knowing they're the one.
When we first met, the conversation, hearing his story, it wasn't something that I ran away from. I was attracted to it because I realized that we both are.
That's exactly what happened with Fantasia and Kendall.
We're showing them something they've never seen. Because of that, we're everyday testing. But I knew that he was the one for me.
Just 3 weeks after meeting, they tied the knot in a spontaneous courthouse wedding. It seemed perfect, almost too perfect. Kendall's story of redemption, from his troubled past to becoming a successful businessman and mentor, mirrored Fantasia's journey of overcoming adversity. Together, they built not only a family but also a brand. Their book, No Crowns in the Castle, painted a picture of love, faith, and mutual respect.
Okay, did you leave me or I left you?
First of all, I left you because I got that little thing on the side.
Oh, you had a baby.
I had a little baby. Dang, homie.
But behind closed doors, things weren't always as they seemed. Over the years, fans noticed cracks in their seemingly perfect relationship. Fantasia's interviews often hinted at struggles. She spoke about how Kendall helped her rebuild her self-esteem and taught her to recognize her worth.
I know sometimes when I get so upset with him and I can't stand him, he can't stand me, I'm like, this is a God thing. He put us together because we are out here helping other people. We're doing something.
But was it all genuine, or was there trouble brewing beneath the surface?
I feel like when people see us, which is why with a marriage so powerful and so strong, it's everyday tested.
Then came the rumors. Allegations of infidelity began circulating, claiming Kendall had been unfaithful. Fantasia, who had always defended her marriage, found herself at a crossroads. Sources close to the couple revealed that trust had become a major issue. Fantasia reportedly felt betrayed, and those feelings of heartbreak began to spill over into her public appearances.
I remember waking up in the hospital. It didn't work. I'm still here in this hellhole, still here with all the drama going on.
Fans started speculating that her emotional performances on stage were more than just theatrics. They were a reflection of her personal pain. For Fantasia, This wasn't just a breakdown of a marriage, it was a shattering of her belief in love.
I knew I was broken as hell. I knew that I was carrying a lot of stuff. I wanted a relationship, but there's no way I was gonna have it with all that baggage.
After all, Kendall wasn't just her husband, he was her partner, her confidant, the man who had promised to stand by her through everything. In a heartbreaking interview, Fantasia admitted that the betrayal made her question everything.
It was that when I met him, I was like, yo, scary. We didn't make love till we married. That was one thing I wanted. I wanted somebody to see me for me, not Fantasia.
How do you rebuild trust when the foundation is cracked? She asked, her voice breaking.
And nobody was there to help me clean it up. So I had to do it all by myself.
I gave my all to this relationship.
We're showing them something they've never seen. Because of that, we're everyday testing. But I knew that he was the one for me.
This isn't the first time Fantasia has faced public scrutiny over her relationships. From her early struggles as a single mother to the highly publicized scandal with Antoine Cook, Fantasia's love life has often been a headline. But this time, it's different. This time, it feels personal.
I just didn't want, I felt like the world was always all in I just wanted to do it my way. So he was like, well, it's good, let's go. We got in the car and we went. Like, hold up, God. I didn't even see that in my husband. I didn't even notice that about him.
So, where does Fantasia go from here? Despite the heartbreak, she's not giving up. She's channeling her pain into her music and focusing on her children. Her role in the upcoming The Color Purple film adaptation is a testament to her resilience.
I can feel her now. She may not be here.
Fantasia has always risen from the ashes, and this time will be no different. Insiders say Fantasia is leaning heavily on her faith during this difficult time.
How important is the God factor in you guys' marriage?
God is not a factor. God is the focus. That's, boy.
Drop it.
That's the problem. Too many people try to factor in God. You try to make room for God. God's too big for you to make room. You honestly have to love God so much that you got to figure out how you fit in. And in order to do that, you got to get rid of all that obesity of your ego, your pride, your self-righteousness, your selfishness. God is at the center of everything, because if God was not, we would have left each other a long time ago because of our own flaws and our own fleshly things. But when you continue to chase after God and you prune and you circumcise and you cultivate yourself, you begin to see who you truly are. You begin to see who your mate truly is. And then you can have a real expectation for what your marriage is supposed to look like. So he's not a factor, he's the focus.
She's surrounded by a strong support system, including her close friends and family, who are helping her navigate this chapter of her life. Fans are rallying behind her too, flooding her social media with messages of love and encouragement. Fantasia's story is a reminder that even the strongest among us can face heartbreak. But it's also a story of resilience and hope. If you've ever faced challenges in love or life, remember, you're not alone. What do you think about everything Fantasia has been through? Will this chapter define her, or will she rise stronger than ever? Let me know in the comments below. And before you go, hit that subscribe button. We'll keep bringing you the real stories behind the headlines. You won't want to miss what's coming next. See you in the next video.